Hello, I just wanted to share a little bit of what I've been doing lately, and one of those things is Encaustic Collage, which I had watched quite a few different people, and the technique that I used was from Stacy from Pink Poodle Crafts, and it really seemed to work really well, and I really like it, and I had so much fun. It's very addicting once you start doing it. But these are just a couple of things that I made to include in some of my journals. Here's one, and this one's just made out of a playing card, and it just has layers and layers with the beeswax. It has lace and washi tape and Tim Holtz tissue paper and words. And then I went around it with some of the silver, oh my gosh, what's the name of it? Oh, it's actually out. It's out of my other station. But it's like the distress wax, or like the Inca Gold, or something like that. But that's basically what that is. And I use different things on different ones. And here's another one. This one's just on a back of a Project Life card. And in this one I used some lace and papers and die cuts. It's a sewing machine and a dress form, and just some lace and some glitter that I layered on top of the edges. This one is another Project Life card, and this one's just got some book papers and different kind of papers behind, then a napkin, and then another paper where I had stamped Tiffany & Company stamp on, and then down here is just some lace and some tulle, sparkly tulle that I put on there, and it, you know, all really adheres very well with the wax. I didn't use any glue. It's all just the encaustic with the beeswax. And then here's another one. I don't know if you can see this really good, but it's just layers and layers of different stuff. Book paper, papers that I stamped. Some of it's napkins. Some of it's just like scrap papers that I had. Some laces. Different washi tapes, and just all kinds of stuff. And I really had fun with it. And here's another one on a Project Life card. And this, again, it's just the book pages, some doily, paper doily, and paper napkin. Just an image that I found that was printed on copy paper, some lace, and then some glitter on top of that over here and here. And I really like the way that one turned out too. This is probably one of my favorites. And it does, you know, because the beeswax isn't, you know, it's not clear, it does give like a more of a vintage look to it, which I really, really liked. This is just a piece of craft paper that I folded in half, and on here I just did layering again with book page and different papers and some die cuts, and I put a little piece of jute here to hold the, like it was holding the bird cage, and just some images I printed or stamped onto paper, and the word explore from some of those Tim Holtz, and then I've also got lace, a piece of lace down here. Here's some more of the napkin and some more paper. And then I just went around it again with the wax. And then once the wax is heated, it doesn't come off anymore. So I mean, it's on there. So that distress wax, or whatever it is, the Inca Gold, or the waxes. Here's one that I did on top of a what are these called? These are the guest checks. And this is my favorite one of the guest checks, and it's got a fairy on it. And then I just took some pieces of I was just like offcut, or not offcuts, but strings off of a piece of material, and then I just dyed them and put them on there, and then I put glitter up on top of it, and there's all kinds of papers underneath, and there's napkins and washi and some lace down at, some eyelet lace down at the bottom. But I just thought she was so pretty. And then here is another one that I did on the guest check, and this is another real pretty one, I thought. And it's got, you know, some curtaining material up here. It's just some things that I stamped on paper and book page, and some napkin and other papers, and you know, another Tim Holtz word, and another image that I had printed from, I believe those were all from, there was a whole bunch of them on one page, and they were from either Pinterest, I think Pinterest. And then I added a little bit more of that waxed gold along the sides, and then I put some gold glitter on top of it. And I don't know, I just really like them. I think they really are really cute, and they'll be really cute in a journal. And then here's another one, and I like this too. And there's just a different napkin and book pages and music sheet paper and some different lace down here, and a little bit of glitter here and here and here. I just think they're really cute. They really turned out cute, and you can still write on the back. So, and the wax does hold the glitter really well. I was surprised. And then here's another one of my guest checks. This is just another picture, and some more napkins and different papers. A little bit of lace down here at the bottom, and this is more some of that rose gold wax that I put around. And it does, when you heat it, you can get it to drip a little bit, like up through the lace, like on here. I don't know if you can see really good, but it kind of goes up into the wax. If you just put a teeny on the edge, when you heat it, it'll like kind of melt down. It's really, really neat. And then again, once it's heated, it doesn't come off anymore on your hands. Well, once it dries anyways. And then here's another one. This is another guest check. And this is just I think that's Lily Elsie. She's one of my favorite pictures. I'm going to do a book out of her one of these days. And then this isn't some more of the glittery tulle fabric that I had. And just a little bit of lace and some more of the glitter there, and some more over here, and a little bit on the lace over in this corner and up down. But it's just, you know, again, just layers and layers of paper and book page and music paper and napkins and some other papers. It's neat because when you, as you put them on, they almost get translucent. It's the neatest thing to it, because you can layer it. It doesn't look like there's that much on there, but there is quite a bit of layering up underneath, and it is just really neat. And it really makes a neat collage. But again, here's my guest checks. I don't know if you can see that far up, but and this was my little album, my little flip book, and then my little Project Life cards, and then just a plain card. And I did quite a few on plain cards, but I've used some of them in some of the books I made, and then I just put coffee dyed paper here, coffee dyed paper on the back of it, so that you could still write on the back. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and if you like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be back. Thanks.